Hello and welcome to Sarah's Tarot. It's Chinese New Year on the 5th of February, and to celebrate I'm going to be doing a reading for each of the 12 signs in the zodiac. And this reading is for those of you born under the sign of the dog. Okay, so I'm going to start with the tarot and then we'll look at the angel answers cards. And I also have a fortune cookie for you, so I shall read that out at the end of your reading, and it will give you your fortune for this month and also your lucky numbers. And it's the year of the pig this year, and the pig is a very lucky, sociable, friendly energy, and hopefully some of that will rub off on all of us to a certain extent this year. Okay, so let's take a look at what's coming up for you, dear dogs. And the dog sign is equal to the sign of Libra in Western astrology. They share certain characteristics. Okay, let's have a look. You have the High Priestess as your underlying energy, and that indicates that this is a month for you to tap into your intuition and your psychic awareness, which is very strong at this time. Okay, this is about you realizing that your heart really does know, and if you're feeling uneasy about someone or a certain situation this month, then be guided by those feelings. And if you need to make a decision, also be guided by what your heart tells you this month. And we'll start with your first card, which is the Two of Swords and relates to love and romance. And the Two of Swords is a card of decision or possibly indecision. And if you're in a relationship, then it looks to me as if there's something you need to face up to with your partner. Okay. Maybe you've not really been getting on that well, and you've kind of been hiding your head in the sand a bit about this. Maybe there is a situation the two of you need to deal with. It could be to do with the two of you, could be to do with the people around you or your family, but something needs to be dealt with this month. A decision needs to be made. And if you've been shying away from anything, whether it's difficulties in this relationship or difficulties or situations around you, this is a month to confront and deal with any issues. Okay, for some of you there could be a bit of a standoff. Maybe you've reached a bit of a stalemate and you're not kind of talking to each other very much right now, and this is a situation now that I feel can't go on indefinitely and needs to be discussed so that you know how to go forward. And rather than shy away from things, it's often better to take this blindfold off and see things for what they are, okay? Because it won't go away in a situation that's going on right now. It's about facing up to the truth and being honest with each other. And for those of you not in a relationship, this looks like a need to examine whether you want to be with someone. There may be someone in your environment that you're thinking about starting a relationship with, or who wants to start a relationship with. It may simply be a question of accepting the offer of a date. For others, it may be about facing up to the fact that a certain person isn't going to want to be with them, no matter how many times you ask them. So it really very much depends on you know, where it will resonate differently for each of you. But it's about facing up to the truth of the matter, isn't it, here? And deciding where do you want to go? Where do you want to go in the future with this? Do you want to be with this person? Or if it's not the person around you now, do you actually want someone in your life? What is it you want to do with your life? And that is your card for romance. And the next card, the Seven of Pentacles, relating to is relating to your career and your finances and practicalities of life. Okay, and the Seven of Pentacles is indicating that there's a need here to really think things through. Perhaps some of you are at a situation in your life right now, in your working life, where you want to progress and you want to know how to do that. It may be this job that you're at isn't allowing for that progression, because with some of you there will be some disappointment. You may be feeling as if you've worked really hard for this company and you're not really seeing many rewards. But for others, you may feel as if you're climbing with each passing month, you know, and you're wondering whether that promotion is around the corner. But I always feel this is a card for reflection with regard to growth. Okay, so you want to know really where to put your time and your money. This is about money, a money situation as well. Financially, you are thinking about how to earn more money this month, and it could be that you make a decision around that by the end of February. But yeah, this is about moving forward in a practical sense and knowing how to do it. But it's asking you to step back this month before you make any decisions. And your third card is the card that relates to general well-being. Okay, now I want to say to you, dear dogs, this is a month for you to accept help, especially in a practical sense. Okay, now dogs can be very caring. I love that about you. You care for others and you're very fair about whatever is in front of you, whatever you are dealing with. You're always so very fair, and you can be the first to help people out. But this month, I feel your general well-being is such that it would benefit from outside help or from those close to you stepping in and helping you out in some way. Possibly in a practical sense, because we have pentacles here, but for some it could be emotional. But I feel it's more so to do with practicalities of life, possibly finances. Really, well, allowing help to come in, you know. Maybe it's physical help, because general well-being can obviously be connected with how we feel. If you're feeling tired, you know, do you need to dedicate some tasks to people to make your life a little bit easier, I feel. And then we have the card that relates to obstacles and challenges. Okay, so there will be some sacrifices you'll need to make this month. It may be connected with this decision or this situation that you're confronting, or this person that you're confronting. Whatever it is, I feel there is a need to make certain sacrifices, just as the Queen of Pentacles generally does. But it will be of benefit to you in the long term, you know, if you allow yourself to do that. And it may be difficult in certain ways for some of you. It may be connected with expenditure. Perhaps you're going to have to cut back on certain things in order to achieve what you want. But your challenge here is to do that, is to think in a very practical way this month. Now, your advice card is the Hanged Man. Okay, so the Hanged Man is about frustration and delay, okay? But it's also about looking at life in a different perspective. As you can see, this Hanged Man is hanging upside down and seeing the world in a different way. And that's what the advice card here is asking you to do. So any frustrations or delays around you could possibly be sorted out if you were to see things through different eyes, okay? This is about you looking at all things through all sorts of angles, and realising that there is more than one way of doing things, more than one way of being, you know, and everyone has their own solution to situations, and you know, it may be that you need to compromise here. As I said, there are certain sacrifices. It may mean you have to compromise with regard to opinions and different ways of proceeding with a certain situation, especially in terms of your relationship or work, you know. So if things are feeling a bit stagnant right now, the advice here is that maybe you're missing a trick because you're failing to look at things with fresh eyes, you know. Perhaps someone's input could open the door to you sorting out whatever you are dealing with this month. And your final card is a message from Spirit, and you have the Seven of Wands, okay? And the Seven of Wands is a card of determination, and Spirit want you to remain positive, determined, and push on through this month, okay? So even if things do feel a little bit hard, even if there are obstacles in front of you, they want you to believe in yourself and realise that you are stronger than you know, okay? And they also want to say to you through this card that you're not alone and that you can ask for help. And in fact, that's what the message was with this card. There is definitely a strong message here, as this card came beneath it, for you to allow people to help you. You don't have to battle alone, okay? You do tend to take on a lot of responsibility as a dog, you know. You're wonderful, loyal people. And then when you become overburdened, you start to get down. And that's the thing that, you know, Spirit don't want that to happen for you this month. They want you to yes, stay determined and push on through, but at the same time realise where your limits are and realise that it's time to accept help, okay? Sometimes we all need that bit of help, and that's what they want you to know, that perhaps this month you do in certain ways. And it's better to be honest rather than just feeling as if it's you against the world. It's not, and Spirit are very much with you this month. And now I'm going to look at your Angel Answers card and see what the angels want you to know. And if you have a question, that you can think of that now, and perhaps this card will answer that as well. Opportunity. Okay. So opportunity is coming in. It's wonderful. It looks as if it's pennies from heaven, actually. So something's coming in to remedy a practical or financial situation this month. And, you know, just like this lovely angel here, embrace it. Hold your arms up. Open your heart and let this opportunity come into your life. Don't be like this stubborn energy here, refusing help, refusing to see the opportunity in front of them, okay? Because this could really change things for you this month, especially if you're concerned about something in a financial sense. So yeah, embrace this opportunity that is coming your way. And now we'll take a look at your fortune cookie for this month. And your fortune is, you are known for being quick in action and decisions. Okay, so it's about you tuning into your feelings, your instincts, and then thinking things through before you make this decision, which perhaps by the end of the month there will be a need to make a quick decision, okay? But do think things through, won't you? Because you have the Seven of Pentacles, and don't rush where angels fear to tread, but at the same time you may need to be decisive by the end of the month. And your lucky numbers are 13, 8, 18, 10, 12 and 22, and you can use those in whatever way you feel is will be of benefit to you. Okay, so have a lovely month, dear dogs, and if you'd like to order a reading, you can do so by clicking on the link below, and I will be back soon.